Today's review is a review of Enter the Clones of Bruce, which is included in this Bruceploitation box set, the Game of Clones box set. The documentary is the documentary based on the whole genre of post Bruce Lee's passing. There were a lot of Bruce imitators and what they called clones. Some looked like him. Their stage name was modeled after his, with either Bruce or Lee in their name. The documentary is new. It's about 94 minutes. It's pretty good rundown. It's not a lot of time to talk about the entire genre in depth with a lot of detail, but for what they were able to accomplish in 90 minutes, it was pretty good. And it's very fast paced, and there's also a commentary with Michael Worth and some of the people involved, and that makes it even quicker. When you're listening to that, you're engaged in the documentary and the commentary and the knowledge you're learning. Even on the second viewing, watching the documentary with the commentary on seemed even quicker. But it's for what they were able to do, it's just kind of probably scratching the surface of the detail that a lot of people don't know about what actually went into the machine, as you would call it, of making these movies in response to people's want and need for more Bruce Lee entertainment without getting it from Bruce due to his passing. So the documentary is pretty entertaining because it has a lot of clips from the movies, but a lot of people that worked on the movies, including several of the big three of the genre: Dragon Lee, Bruce Lee, and Bruce Lee, which are some of the more popular of the actors that portrayed the Bruce character in the movies. But it's interesting to see them and hear them now talk about how it was then and the different scenarios they had when they how they got into it, and what some of what they remember and some of what they had to do as part of their work. I mean, sometimes they were only getting work because of their recognition as Bruce imitators. And it's not always that they were imitating him, more or less trying to just do their thing with making the movie itself with a little bit of Bruceisms in there and mannerisms. But this is a genre that for the most part has been loved by many, but underappreciated by a lot of people who kind of disregard them as trash. And there's still something to like about them. It's the intentions were to do what you maybe some intentions were to rip off Bruce, but the original Bruce Lee, but a lot of them were actually for fans, probably just as entertainment. And I haven't made it the whole way through the box set yet. I did start with the documentary, and I'm several movies in so far. But yeah, for what they were able to do, they still managed to make a movie many times over, different movies, and a lot of them are, you could say, kind of pieced together and choppy in a way, or don't make sense, or kind of not the best at being coherent 100% of the time. But it's just a quick entertainment grab for an hour and a half or an hour and 40 minutes. They do a good job of keeping you entertained, and that's going forward. I'm looking forward to even more of them. There's probably some hidden gems in here that I will like more than others. The only one I have seen before this set came out was Challenge of the Tiger. It's very entertaining, and from what I remember, it's fast-paced as well. So it's I'm looking forward to that one, but I'm looking forward to the other films as well. And a lot of them have features, and I'm trying to go through each film and watch the film, then the commentary and the features before moving on to the next, so I can get the complete package from each film and learn what I can and try to remember it better that way, because these are all new to me. So as far as it goes, again, there is an unboxing of this. I got the bundle that came with the posters, an autograph, and cassette sampler of some of the soundtrack pieces. But yeah, the set is pretty good, and I'll be happy if they are able to release a volume 2, which we hope so. And I think they have said that they will. This is the bonus disc. I think that only came if you got it from the website, not from another outlet. But those are the discs, and it comes with the book, which talks a lot about, and I didn't go through the whole book, but I'm here and there, I'm looking through and reading several sections of it at a time. And it's got a lot of vintage scans of like the posters and things and ads and articles from years ago to promote the movie, either when it was initially released or when it came to the States, to the theaters or the Kung Fu theaters here in New York City and other places. But the set is worth getting. It's a lot cheaper than the bundle set, which is already sold out. But the if you have any interest in just having fun, you can find some of these even to sample, maybe on Tubi and some other streaming services maybe. No, I'm not very much into streaming. I like to buy my physical media, but if this is a particular instance where you're not sure you want to spend money on something that you might think is making fun of Bruce and you'd rather just watch Bruce, maybe give a couple of these a shot. Where some of them are on the Wu-Tang Collection channel, if you're able to access that, as well as Tubi. So Tubi is a free streaming service with ads, but I recommend at least trying one or two. And if you're interested, take the chance of purchasing this. And with the purchase of this, I think will be more accessible for a volume 2 or greater. Sort of how maybe the Shout Factory, Shaw Brothers sets and things are. Now, Shaw Brothers is a more notable brand and more heavy budget behind those. But the Bruceploitation collection is definitely something that I think you'll have a lot of people liking it, or people that don't like this at all just won't invest time in it. But if you're interested at all, it's worth the money to me to take a chance. Now, I'm new to these, but I did decide to buy it because I want to support it anyway. And it's not, I know I'm not going to hate these. There might be others that I don't like as much as some, but I am looking forward to a few movies that haven't been released on this that possibly could be on a volume 2 that I have seen, like The Image of Bruce Lee, also known as Storming Attacks was the original title, and Bruce and Shaolin Kung Fu 1 and 2, which are Bruce Lee films, and Jackie Chan has a bit part in one of them, part 2 I believe. But I am happy that I got this. Again, the original documentary for this was longer than 90 minutes or 90 something minutes, and they had to crop it down. Now, a lot of the additional footage is just added to the disc anyway as a special feature, So it's definitely worth looking into. Watch the documentary if you can. I know you can buy that individually as well on Severin's website. And here's the logo for Severin. So this is a production from Severin, and the documentary is worth a watch. The bundle or the collection is worth a purchase. Even if you just start off with the documentary, it's worth it for just buying the single disc version of that. But if you buy the bundle, it is included in here. So with that is the sort of review of the set and of the documentary. And I'm looking forward to getting into further into the set, watching some of the movies, reviewing them, and hopefully you can find some joy in this too. Thanks.